Good morning. Hi again. It's so good to see you again. Today we are going to be working on our March 26th activity. So we're going to be making a tissue paper cross, kind of like a stained glass cross. That's the idea when you get done. So the main things which you should have included in your packet would have been the paper with the cross on it, and you should have received a bunch of colorful tissue paper. So what I like to do when the kids are here, and I know supplies are very limited at home, so if y'all need help getting glue or anything like that, let me know and I will be more than happy to get that for you. I just don't know who needs it. So if there is a need, privately message me on Remind or a text, and I'll be glad to help you. In our classroom, since we do a lot of things with tissue paper, I found that it's easier to take glue and then combine it with water. So you kind of water it down, and it makes it very easy for the kids to apply along with drying, and it spreads the glue out really nicely. I sent y'all home with glue sticks, so you can put glue stick all over your cross. It doesn't give that smooth look when you're done, when it's done drying. So that's why I prefer glue for this activity. So I have a thing of glue water. If you don't have a container to use for that, you could just put glue, regular glue, in a bowl, and then just pour a little bit of water in there, and then mix it up with, I'm using a paintbrush, and so you just mix up the glue, and that helps to spread it out. If you don't want to do that, just squirt the glue all over your cross, and you can spread it out. You could have your child, if you want to, spread out the glue with their hand. You know, we remind them always they get to wash their hand after this, so that's not a problem. Okay, so I recommend though this method. It's what works best for us, but we're also handling 16 kids in the morning, so we try to be as efficient as we can. So what I'm gonna do is, since I already have the water glue, I don't really need to pour it in this. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna shake it, and then I'm going to get a little closer, and I'm gonna put it on my cross like this. You can cross the lines because you're going to cut this out once it's dry. So I'm just gonna, you can be as generous as you want with it. I'm gonna take the glue like that, and then I'm just gonna spread it out, okay? I'm gonna spread my glue out, and I prefer to go past the cross markings just so the tissue paper sticks really, really good to it. So I'm gonna spread out all of the glue, and then we are ready. So this really doesn't take that long to do once you get moving. So let me move a little closer here so you can see how this works. I like to have the kids, again, like we've talked about a lot, use their pinchy grip. So each time they get a new sheet of tissue paper, and you want them to do one at a time. So grab with one. So what color is this one? Yellow. So I'm going to gently put it down, and it will just stick. So you don't have to worry about pressing down the tissue paper, because if you press it down, then your hand's gonna get sticky, and then it's harder to grab another sheet of tissue paper. So this one I used yellow first, then I'm gonna use a green, and watch how it just naturally will stick to it, okay? When we get all done with this, I'm actually gonna put another layer of glue on it. I feel like it just helps it to stick better and looks cleaner, but it's up to you. This is more of a turquoise blue color, okay? Now I'm gonna use this bright orange I really love, and that's kind of in the shape of a rectangle. All right, so have the kids kind of identify. Most of them are gonna be squares and rectangles. So, if y'all wanted to, you could go and cut circles out or triangles or whatever you want to. Make this project fun, make it special, make it for you, make it how you want it to look. It's kind of neat because I actually still have both of my boys made these crosses when they were bouncing bears, and I have them out and I love them. They're one of my favorites that we can get out every year and look at. If you're done with it, I've actually been doing a project since all this at home where I've saved all the kids' artwork that really was just cool, and I've gone to Walmart and bought floating frames along with regular sort of frames, and I'm framing their artwork and looking forward to making an art wall out of everything that they've done pretty much their entire life. Otherwise, you put it, or you know, I save it. Some parents throw it away right away. I hope you save it because it's something, as you can see, that their hands touched and was very special, and you could do something very creative in your home with it. So anyway, I'm working here, filling the cross in one at a time, using my pinchy grip, doing a good job. I know y'all are doing a good job, and I can't wait to see what yours ends up looking like. And that's what's fun, is they all end up looking a little different, don't they? That's the beauty of art. So how are y'all doing? How was your day yesterday? I loved seeing the windsocks and your crazy hats, and it looks like a lot of y'all have just been having a ton of fun at home. I hope y'all enjoyed the stories I shared this morning. I thought they were really, really good stories, especially since we're all kind of stuck at home and trying to find ways to make the best of it. So being kind and good to our siblings, and being obedient to mom and dad, doing what they ask of us, and finding ways to help in every which way that we can. Okay, so I think I want to add one more right here. Okay, and then maybe one more. You can overlap, that's fine too. You can overlap, find a little area where there's glue, and I think mine's good. So really, I was hoping I sent y'all all enough tissue paper, but it really doesn't take too much of it. You could simply, if you want your siblings in the house to make one, just make a, get random tissue paper and have them make their cross, and y'all could have a wall of crosses. That would be fun. So now, since I'm done with mine, I'm gonna take my glue and just kind of drizzle it over the cross, and I'm just gonna kind of spread it out, and this will help seal it in. Okay, if you wanted to, I've seen ones done before that had glitter on them and they looked really pretty. So after this is done, you could sprinkle a little glitter on it. It's totally whatever you want it to be. Okay, all right, so there is my cross. You see it? So this is gonna go dry, and I've already cut out one that I use as a sample template every year. So this is what mine from last year ended up looking like. So you can put these here, hang them on your wall or fridge or wherever when you're done, and may it remind you all the time of how much Jesus loves you, what he did for you. This was the ultimate sacrifice. He loves us so much. All right, hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.